YouTube, you saucy lot. It's your boy the Blade Runner. Anyway, I just done a haircut on my mate Tazzy, the Tazzy monster we call him. Just cheeky little number 4 on top, high skin fade. Yeah, hope you enjoy the video, and yeah, don't forget, take it easy and please do subscribe. Anyway, I'm out of here. See you later. So lots of work to do today. Make the Tazzy monster look like the sexiest beast. How are you, Tazzy?
I'm good, so how are you?
Oh, I'm good. Oosh. Right then, so we've got young Tazzy in the shop, or the Tazzy monster as we like to call him. Now, this is the most polite guy you will ever meet in your whole life. He calls me sir, which is just insane. So anyway, we're going to work with the Tpob Goblins. We've got the grade 4 on the clipper at the moment. Now, I absolutely love this clipper for the size of it and the power. It's absolutely outrageous. You know, he has brought out other clippers since, but I think with Tpob, this clipper, it works so well for me. If you want to blend out, if you want to take out bulk, it does everything, and I think it's a great clipper. But yeah, with the number 4, what I'm doing is I'm just working in all directions at the moment. Now, in the past, what we've done is like a 0.5 on top, but he's just decided that he wants to grow it out. When I have worked on his hair when it's shorter, what I've done is I've worked out a nice little line out at the front, but he wants to keep it a lot more natural this time. But anyway, I've got the 0 on the clippers, and it's closed at the moment. And I'm just going to be following the shape of the head round. If you want to make life a little bit easier for yourself, you can maybe open up the clippers a little bit. Because, you know, if you're putting in very, very strong clipper lines, or very strong skin lines, should I say, what you're doing is you're going to make life difficult for yourself when you're trying to get that skin line out. You know, when I started my YouTube journey, I was using like the detailers, you know, very hard hitters, and yeah, it looks good on the video when when you're putting that skin line in. But as I say, you've got to get that skin line out, and when you're actually working with this system where I'm flicking up rather than actually putting the line in hard, it makes life easier just to take that line out. So yeah, I'm working on a 0, and it's closed at the moment. And I've gone in with the grade 1.5. What I like about this clipper as well is, you know, you can use the wild guards, you can use pretty much most guards on it, and they fit perfectly. So yeah, I'm just going to be following the shape of the head round on this. As I say, he's an absolute pleasure to have in my chair. He's just a really funny guy. Okay, so I've got that 1.5 in place, and I'm just flicking it out. Right, now I'll put a grade 1 on the clipper, and I'm just going to follow it round. Something I want to touch on very quickly is, if you know me, you'll know that up until about 3-4 months ago, I had no hair. It's called getting old. It's kind of disappeared, but I've discovered something. It's called Nature's Secret. It's something you can actually get on, I think you can get it on Amazon. It's about £8, a little bottle, and it's rosemary oil. And all you do, you just rub a little bit into your head each day. It says style as usual, but I haven't got enough style. But after a few months, when you use it every day, you notice, look, I've got hair coming through. This is like, yeah, I've been pretty much bald on top for ages, and it's coming through quite nicely. But anyway, let's get back to the haircut. So yeah, I've done the number 1. Followed that round, as I say. And now I've put a 0.5 on the clipper. Now you'll notice when I'm going round the head, it fades out really quite nicely here. But as you get towards the back, it still looks quite heavy. This is due to the fact that it's a lot more dense at the back, and so I'll show you how to basically get over that towards the end of the video. So I'm running a 0.5. As I say, when we look through the actual the side of the head, it blends out perfectly. It's the same guard through the back, but as I said, it's a lot more dense at the back. So I'll show you how to basically sort that out in a little while as the video goes on. So I'm just flicking it out. Right, now this is what I'm talking about, how we basically compensate for the back. So I've taken the guard off and I've got it slightly open. Technically, okay, it's not going to be the same as the sides, but visually it works really well. So, and basically I'm just flicking out, really just literally going in where there's any sharp, heavy lines, and literally just flicking it out, and that will give you a really good blend. Head through the back, as you can see here, there's that slight little shadow, so we're just going to be taking it out. I've got the clipper slightly open and I'm using the beard brush just to take away any loose bits of hair. Okay, so I'm fairly happy with it at the moment. Now I put a grade 2, so I'm going to go from a grade 2 and we're going to work that fade up into what is the grade 4. You know, I could put a 3 on as well, but if you're just flicking out, you're going to find that's going to be enough. And I will be scissor overcombing it later as well. So working against the grain. I say hair grows in all directions. You know, to get that, to get the best, true, accurate grade, you must work against the actual, against the grain of the hair. I mean, what you can also do as well, if you want to soften it up slightly, when you want to go a bit longer, you can basically go slightly, not quite against, but like a 45 degree, and that will give you a slightly blurry blend as well. So I put the 0.5 back on the clipper, just feeding it from the 0 into the top. So I find the 0.5 guard is pretty much about one of the most important guards you can actually use in barbering. You know, years ago we never used to have that 0.5 guard, and we didn't have the 1.5 guard either. And since they've actually brought those guards out, it makes life so much easier. Because, you know, you can work in between. You know, you don't always have to have the clipper totally open or closed. So what you can do, you know, in the past, to get a 0.5, you had to just open the clipper right up. And then you were going from right open with 0.5 into a 1, but obviously there's still that little bit of that in between. Like, you need to get like a point, you know, when you put the 0.5 on it, you can open it up very slightly, and that can then fade into your 1. So I'm just working, anyway, getting back to the haircut, we're just going to work a little bit of scissor over comb. Love the scissor over comb technique. As I've said in a lot of my videos, it's one of the most traditional techniques there are. You know, shears were out way before clippers were. Shears, scissors, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, the shears and the scissors were brought out way before clippers were. And I think it's almost becoming a bit of like a lost art. Okay, so I'm working with the Braun Series 9 now. It's like a foil, which I absolutely love this foil. A lot of the clients, when you're using it on their head, they can't believe how bald it actually takes it to, you know, because it feels more like a massage. What we got at the back of Tazzy's head, you get these little indentations, so you have to really just push the foil into the hair. Stretch that skin very slightly. You know, you don't want to be stretching the skin too much. If you stretch the skin too much, what happens is it's great when you're fading, and then you let the skin go and it drops, and what it can actually do is it can create like a heavier weight line. So yeah, just a slight stretch, and it just really helps you getting those little hairs that you might miss otherwise. Using my beard brush, as I say, so we want to be getting rid of any hair. So I'm just flicking out as we go round. Right, so I'm pretty much done with the fade. So what I'm going to start doing now is just working a little bit of scissor over comb, just through the top. As I say, in the past we've really lined it out, but you know, he wants to keep it a lot more natural now. So I will be doing more videos in the future about how to perfect your scissor over comb. There are a few little key points that you need to remember when you are scissor over combing. If you notice, right at the front, just right by the front, yeah, it's a little bit heavier. So I'm just taking a little bit of time, just to scissor over comb, just to get that nice blend. In the UK, we call it a blend. If there's any people from the US watching it, I think you call it a transition over there. I think you do, not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, using that beard brush again, just takes out any excess hair. Beard brushes are especially good in the summer when someone's got a bit of a sweaty head and you're clipping the hair away, and the hair doesn't always just drop, it sticks to the head. When you're using a beard brush, it will just take everything away. So using a blow dryer, literally just blasting any hair out. And also getting a feel of it as well. I'm using my left hand, just really run my hands through the hair, and I can see if there's any extra weight that basically, well, it needs to come out. Anyway, hope you liked the video, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'll see you later. Have a good one. Bye.